scared that like I haven't eaten all day, so I'm scared my stomach's gonna growl.
Hi, welcome back to our third podcast. My name is Kiara, and I'm currently a junior studying information design.
I'm Charlie. I am also a junior, currently studying CS math, and I go by he, him pronouns.
I'm Soraya. I'm a sophomore, and I'm studying CS and immersive media design computing, and I go by she, her pronouns.
Yay! So, we're going to be talking about just getting started with the semester. I believe the add and drop period ended about last week, so I've been settled into basically each and every single one of my classes. So far, I like them. How do you guys feel about your classes?
I feel like the classes are also pretty okay. I'd say they're definitely highs and lows to each one.
Highs and lows for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you guys' highs and lows?
I would say I feel like the more I go through like the semesters of college, the more I feel like the expectations and surprises that come with classes seems to die down more and more. So there's like less like sparkles and grandeur and more just like settle in. This is just how it is.
Yeah, that makes sense. I remember like last year I walked into my first lecture like in our huge like CS lecture hall, and it felt like such a like milestone because like I don't know, that lecture hall is really like beautiful, and like that was the first time I was in like a class with like over like 200 people, and it was like it felt like really big. But now like one lecture just kind of feels like whatever. And then also I have like some smaller classes that are like more like 20 to 30 people, and it's just more like like this is kind of just how it is, so I can get that. But my schedule is like I don't know, like like okay, it's like doable, it's just like it kind of sucks because I have like 4 back-to-back classes on Monday and Wednesday, and then I have on Tuesdays and Thursdays I like start at 9 and I end at like 5, so like I have a break in between, but I have back-to-back like I have like lectures and like it's just a lot. I have like kind of a low attention span, to be honest. So it's like I don't know. It's hard to like stay paying attention, especially when I have like professors that aren't recording their lectures. I know I can't go back, so I have to pay attention, and it's a little bit more stressful. Yeah.
No, definitely. I feel like Mondays are probably my worst days.
So today.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because it's like in theory they're not my worst days, but I also have a lot to do on Mondays. Apart from schools like clubs and stuff like that. So I have a class at 5 to like 6:15, I think, and then after that I have a class from like 7 to 9:30.
A class?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a new class, I think. It's like introduction to like digital storytelling. And I was like, you know what, this is interesting.
Yeah.
So why not? But at the same time, like, I didn't take this class.
Yeah. No, that sounds like a cool topic, but like I can't with the late classes. Like if I can, I definitely avoid it.
Yeah. And then I feel like the semester is just me trying to balance like work and school. The next like tomorrow, for example, like sure my classes end at like 3 like early, but then I have like 6. So it's just like I don't know. It's just really trying to like balance everything out and just trying to see like, do I really have free time? You know? But yeah, it's been hard so far. But so far, like all of my classes, like even though they can be a bit tedious, they're really interesting. Like I like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I feel like that will like pull you through.
Yeah,
definitely.
I feel like each semester that I've gone through, I've had to do more and more for like each club or each commitment that I've signed up for. And I agree, it's a big balancing act between just doing school and doing work and doing things for everything else. And it really does start to pile on.
Yeah. Because for some reason, like in high school, I don't remember feeling like I had that much to balance. I feel like it was like coming more naturally to me, even though like I did like an activity, like I did ballet after like every day after school, and like I had a full day of school before, but like I don't know why it just seems like it's so much more. I guess like work is just more demanding in college, but like I don't know. I feel like I'm having to like relearn everything, and I thought that I already knew how. Yeah.
So, when it comes to like your professors, would you say like they're pretty understanding, like pretty cool, chill, bad professors?
I think any class with less people always has more chill professors.
Yeah.
Because literally this semester I got COVID, right? But because I got COVID, I was able to submit an assignment. So I literally emailed my professor, like, hey, I got COVID, can I submit this late? And he ghosted me. I was like, what? There's no way. They were like, email us if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
that sucks.
Wait, what happened?
They literally just ghosted. I was like, I forgot to submit assignment one. Like, can I submit it late?
Wow.
No reply.
It's really awkward.
Yeah. I would say all of my professors are pretty good. Like even the 7 to 9:30 class, like the professor, she's really nice. So honestly, I think it's just like they have like expectations and we should like submit work on time, blah blah blah. But I feel like if I were to talk to them about something, they would be pretty understanding. But I haven't had any issues like that yet.
That's good. I feel like I don't know, in the classes that I have like those like huge lecture classes, I'm like way more like afraid to like go up to a professor or like a TA and ask to like submit something late. So I kind of just have to like figure it out. But like in the smaller classes, like I just feel more comfortable like asking for help, even if it's like not asking to submit something late, but just to like have like a technical like question or a conceptual question. I just feel more comfortable in those smaller classes.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any like fun classes?
I do have one fun class in piano.
Oh.
Yeah, that's really fun.
That sounds fun.
I used to play violin when I was younger, and I played for a very long time. And I'd say, even though I don't have any like piano playing experience, I do feel like the violin is like really helping me in that class.
Yeah. Because also it's like same like clef, right?
Yeah, the treble clef.
Yeah.
Bass clef a little more iffy, but I did also take music theory in high school, and that's also helping a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
It's like a big part of the class is like, oh, what's this key signature? And I'm like, yeah, I actually know how to do music, so
that's good.
That's good. That's good.
I don't really have any fun classes, to be honest. Like my one like chiller class is still for my major, but it's like it's also a gen ed class. Like there are people not in my major in the class. All of my other classes are like very technical, like STEM classes, but this one is more like English discussion based, which I really like. But yeah, it's not necessarily a fun class.
Okay.
It's enjoyable though.
That's good.
Yeah.
I would say I have a couple. I'm taking this like architecture class. It's like so I think it's called design and practice. And like I think one of our big projects is literally to design a chair.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and so far like my teammates are really cool. And then I'm also taking this other like user-centered design class, and that was pretty fun. I would say though, like I've been liking group work again, trying to balance like school and like work. So group work, I've been lacking, but I still really like the class.
Okay, that's good.
And then my 7 to 9 class, even though it's so long, like I think it's interesting when we get to like the more hands-on part. But when it comes to like the professor lecturing, sometimes I really have to fight to like not fall asleep.
Yeah.
But I would say like some of my classes right now are pretty fun. But like I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can because even though I said I'm info design, I'm probably gonna switch back to info design. So next semester I'm probably gonna be taking a lot more like coding classes. So yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy it as much as I can.
Yeah. Are there any like fun classes on your radar that you want to take in the future?
Sorry.
Oh, actually, you can go first.
I just want to take. Oh my god. Gosh, sorry. Excuse me. No, I wanted to take like some sort of like cinema film type like screenwriting class, because like in high school, I wasn't like a film like nerd or anything, but I watched YouTubers who were film nerds. So like for some reason I thought that like I had potential to become a film nerd. So like I don't know. Also like I've always really been like a storyteller type person. Even if it's not in practice, I feel like I'm a storyteller. So I think it'd be fun to like write scripts and stuff like that. So hopefully if my other classes are, I don't know. If I get the opportunity, I'd love to take those either next semester or junior year.
Yeah, definitely. I have a couple classes. I'm just thinking of how I'm gonna fit them in my schedule, but I'm thinking because there's a new minor in the English department is digital storytelling, hence why I'm taking that class. So I'm like, and they have like tracks where you can like create like digital story like coding and things like that. So maybe I can take those classes, but I'm also thinking about taking like a digital arts class because I thought it was interesting. But
yeah, that stuff is cool. Also, like I remember what you were saying about like lecture being like kind of like a drag in like those kind of like more hands-on type classes, and I think like the best way you can learn in like those kinds of classes is like just like doing like the tactile work yourself, because like most of the stuff like if you run into problems like you learn about the issue best when you're handling it yourself. So yeah, but like still taking classes is fun to like dip your toe and things like that.
I definitely want to take a more like physical class. Like I think next semester I might try to take golf. The thing is, there are a lot of I would say physical activity classes in the kinesiology department, but you have to be a kinesiology major to take them.
Yeah. I know I've seen those kinds of restrictions too.
Like the piano class I'm taking, it's like only 1 or 2 music classes that non-music majors can take. So really have to like zone in and secure my spot earlier. Just be filled up immediately.
Just make sure that you have credits, I guess.
For my piano class though, like after the first day, half my class dropped.
Oh yeah, you were saying.
Yeah. So I mean,
because it's like intense, right?
Yeah.
It's an intense gen ed.
Yeah.
Never know.
Never know.
People do drop classes.
That's true.
So Shreya, right? You're right now sophomore.
Yeah.
So you're a freshman. So do you feel like you've somewhat like changed?
Yeah, definitely. I think like freshman year, adjusting to like your new kind of social life is like a really big learning curve. At least it was for me, because like I think a lot of times like I prioritize my friends over my academics sometimes. And I felt like if they were doing things that were fun, like that meant that I had to be there.
Or like you're missing out.
Yeah, and like I don't know, I thought like I'm not gonna get this time back. Like I knew that this year like we wouldn't be living in the same like proximity as we were last year, so I thought like I should like try to build the foundations like last year, which I think like overall was a net positive. But I think like this year I'm definitely focusing more on like myself in like the least cliche way possible that I can say that. Because I think like also I think this is just like a regular freshman thing where like there are so many events that are designed, and like the way that you like live is designed for you to like meet new people all the time. And like I don't know, I like made a lot of those kinds of connections freshman year, but like now I'm not necessarily trying to take a step back. It's just like I'm trying to like shift my focus a little bit more. Yeah.
I definitely I feel like when I was a freshman I was very much like I need to go every single event everywhere at this time, but then my sophomore year I was like, okay, I need to actually like lock in do my work.
Yeah.
And I feel like my grades like sophomore year were 100 times better than freshman year, and like right now I feel the same way, like because I used to commute for the first 2 years, and now
really?
I'm on campus, and I thought that I was gonna go back to my freshman like year ways, but no, I've literally just been working.
That's good.
So I think it's just really a freshman thing.
Yeah.
It's a bit exciting. You want to meet new people, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Also, I think like freshman year you learn like how much self-control you actually have, because you don't have any bearings. Like your parents aren't telling you where to be at what time and like when you have to be home and things like that. So you can like so easily just like come back at like 3 a.m. after like a Wednesday, and like you can have like a 9 a.m. on Thursday morning. And then you're just kind of like like dragging yourself through the day. But But I think now like I've like just learned how to be more responsible,
That's good.
taking accountability and like understanding that like my actions have consequences.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
it doesn't matter even if because in high school the consequence was that my parents would find out,
Oh yeah.
and like that was something that I would like deal with. But like if it's like now it's like my parents, it doesn't matter if they find out because I'm the one who's tired. Like I'm the one who lost the time. So yeah.
What about you, Charlie? Do you feel like there was a difference between your freshman and sophomore?
I feel like my freshman year, the only thing I wanted to do was like all of you go to every event, meet all the new people that I could, try and like really find my crowd. But I honestly feel like you attract the crowd that you're designed to attract. If it makes sense. Like
Yeah.
it's not about you going out and specifically finding people. People will come to you in a sense as long as you do what you like, and then eventually it's like you will find the people that you like.
That's definitely true.
Share the same
And
things.
it's like once you build a relationship with those people, you don't really need to see them every day.
Yeah.
You know? It just becomes like, oh, like because you guys kind of like understand each other's schedule, you guys are like understand like your friendship and levels and like how close you guys are to the point where it's like it's okay if you guys don't hang out like for a week.
Yeah, definitely. And I think like also I've seen like TikToks and stuff about this too, like people giving like incoming freshman advice, but like it's like canon event of like the big freshman friend group.
Oh,
I was in one.
Oh my god.
I was in one. I still kind of am in one, but it's like more lax now. But like it's so like I didn't even like, oh my god, like I remember hearing about it like before I would come like to college, and then like it happened and I was like, oh
my god,
look at all these people around me.
Yeah. No, I was in a really big group chat, like really big, and then slowly those people in those group chats started to have their own little clique. And then like even I have my own little clique in that group chat, so it's just funny to see like
it's like also like when you see them like after a few or like a good amount of time, you're like, oh yeah.
or like you're like, oh my god, hi. And
Yeah,
like, you never see them again. So when it comes to like, because you know like summer and then going back into school, do you guys feel like you're gonna be able to like easily get back on the grind, or was it kind of like difficult, you know, kind of being like from like literally not doing anything the entire summer to like, okay, now I actually have to do sport?
I can kind of speak to like over the summer I was still working, I just wasn't doing the same type of stuff that I did here. So like it's hard, like I wasn't doing as much technical stuff over the summer as I do over the school year, so like I enjoy doing the non-technical stuff more, so it like takes more like willpower and time to do the stuff that I do over the school year. But like in terms of like settling back into the grind mode, it's like it's tough, but like I think when you like have a community that's kind of like struggling with you, like if I can use that terminology, like it's kind of easier to like settle back in.
What about you, Charlie?
I feel like I'm not settling back into the grind mode for me, honestly. It's like similar to you over the summer. I was working, but it wasn't like the same type of work. It wasn't like school. It's like just work, you know, get that bag.
For sure.
But I feel like over the summer I was really working. I was like in my self-improvement area. I was working on all the parts of me that I didn't really find time for myself in other places. Like I was really working on figuring out like a good hair routine, because like my hair was, oh my god, my hair was so bad. And then I was really on like my workout grind as well, and then like doing other things like thinking about my future and applying to internships. And then ever since the semester started, I feel like all the stuff that I've had to do for school and like clubs and all the other stuff in college is just like really knocked me off of all of those specific grinds. So
it's crazy like how like you're supposed to be able to like find a routine once you get back, but like I feel like sometimes I just get knocked off. And like I can't find time for things that like humans need to find time for in the day, like eating.
Oh
like,
my god.
I don't have time to eat.
Like I genuinely like breakfast is like trigger warning, I suppose, but like breakfast is looking like not an option. Like I would have to get up so much earlier if I wanted to go eat breakfast, and like and I have class, and then and then I have to work. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and also like I feel like going to the dining hall is like sometimes it's easier just to like order in or something like that, which is like not the healthiest choice, but like sometimes like you have to like work and eat at the same time. Like you can't just be like, separating all of it,
Yeah,
which is so stupid because like you're supposed to be able to eat, but like
I also severely overestimated how much I would cook for myself because actually cooking takes so much time and effort.
Yeah.
It's not something I want to start every day.
Do you want to talk about like apartment living versus dorm living?
Oh, definitely.
I definitely feel like there is a greater subset of freedom that you get from living in an apartment. Like it's really nice to have your own bathroom.
Yeah.
It's really nice to just have your own living space. So yeah.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Yeah, like I'm living in an apartment and like I really relate to what you said about like just that breakfast being like not even an option.
Yeah.
Just because like, okay, well, I have my kitchen, yes, but then I also have to think about okay, now I have to cook and make myself breakfast and that takes time. And then just getting ready and it's just a lot. And last week, actually this weekend I went grocery shopping because I was like I can't just keep going to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I have to like
True.
And it's like I don't even like it's not even I go to Chick-fil-A, like I'll just find like it's like I'll go out and buy food. Like if it's not Chick-fil-A, it might be Subway. If it's not Subway, it might be Cava. If it's not Cava, it might be something else. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm spending too much money on like food. So I found groceries, and I still have not cooked. So it's just so much time and effort. It's not like I can't. It's just generally the time. Like I don't have.
Yeah. Sometimes like I think about like how my parents like provided for me for like and I'm like, you had so much on your plate, like how did you do it? Yeah, I can't even take care of myself.
Like, well, you actually like came back from work, cook, and you still have to do like something for that. Like me after work, like my schoolwork and like even my job, like I'm done. Like the kitchen is not seeing me. Like no. Oh.
Yeah. I live in a suite this year. Last year I lived in like a regular like freshman dorm. But I'd say like I love my living situation so much more this year because like communal bathrooms are just not it. Like it's just especially like freshmen, like freshmen don't know how to like take care of themselves. Like they like treat the bathroom sink like a kitchen sink and I'm like who raised you? Like respectfully. Yeah.
In the beginning, I was very mad freshman year because I didn't get to live on campus. But then I moved up. I'm like, I think it's a good thing that I didn't live on campus.
Yeah.
Because
kind of traumatizing a little bit.
And then the stories I've heard about like roommates. Yeah. Very scary. So, I understand. I'm glad I didn't live on campus.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have like now that you're getting to this new semester, do you guys have any goals? Yeah.
I'd say like kind of what I was talking about before of just like prioritizing myself. And like it doesn't matter if like I have my friends and I love all of my friends very much. And like that's kind of like my inner circle. And like I'll talk to like few different people that I was like kind of cordial with last year, but like at the end of the day, like gotta focus on it.
I definitely need to start entering into that mentality. Like, I need to come first. It might be like a selfish thing to say, but like, the person that does matter the most is you because if you don't take care of yourself, how can you take care of anyone else?
Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
I agree. I feel like for me, it's just trying to focus on the things that I like and enjoy. Like this semester, for example, even though I'm probably going to be switching my major back, I'm still enjoying most of my classes because like it's something that I want to do, and they're like classes that I'm interested in, and like just like trying to focus more on my interests rather than like my academics, and it's kind of hard to do both. Not gonna lie, like even finding time to like focus on my hobbies is difficult, and I don't want my hobbies to kind of be a burden.
I get that.
Enjoy like having my free time and like just doing things I love because I know that once I graduate, I'm probably not gonna have that much time. Like if I'm gonna be working, So it's just really like I need to like really focus on myself and the things I'm interested in, my hobbies.
Yeah, I think like a lot of the time, like now when I feel like I wanna like write, like I like writing poems and like journaling and that kind of thing. But like it feels like if I do it, I should feel like guilty about it almost.
Mhm.
Because I'm like, I have stuff to do and it's due kind of soon, but like I need a break. So I want to do my hobbies, but then like while I'm like, like drawing or whatever, like writing, I'm like, just do your code, bro. Like, yeah, just work on the project. But like, yeah, I want to start to like, I don't know, allot time properly
Mhm.
because it's really easy just to like get wrapped up in like your screen like all day,
Yeah.
and like that's not good for a lot of reasons. So
Yeah, I'm really trying to put that portfolio that I personally don't think it's gonna be done by like application, like internship. So yeah, because it's like I mean I love working on my projects. Don't get me wrong, but it's just very hard trying to balance like work, hobbies, and sometimes like that's why I really am trying to focus. I'm trying to like learn how to like focus on myself and my hobbies this semester, just because like I life can get overwhelming and I don't want to get lost.
also like I feel like I meet so many people within my major, and like I don't know about like info design, but like CS is like such a like big thing here. You can feel like so often that you're just like one in a crowd, and like sometimes I don't really feel like unique, I guess. So I feel like those kind of hobbies, like understanding that like they make you interesting and like they make you like they can even like supplement what you're doing in your work. Like I don't know the specifics how, but like maybe like I don't know, like writing a poem or something could help me like somehow do 16 maybe. I don't know. But like yeah, but like it's important not to just be your classes. I think it makes you like more of an interesting person, even because like if you're trying to do well in your classes to like get an internship or something, like at the end of the day, like even when you're an employee, you're like an asset because of your technical skills, but also because of your personality. And people like want to be around people who like contribute to a bigger group but also like take time for themselves, because like I think that's like an inspiring like group to be around. So it's important to like implement those practices while you can.
Do understand the whole sentiment of I don't want my hobbies to become a burden. I feel like a lot of the things I've committed myself to really were related to my hobbies. And I think making my hobbies part of something else instead of just making it time for me really takes away from it, I feel. And it really takes away the motivation for me to continue to do it and appreciate and like it.
Yeah, because like I feel like if you're putting it in a position where like people are gonna judge your like skills in your hobby, it like feels like you have to be good or something, and like that's not the point of a hobby. It's to make you feel good and to like like nourish you.
Something that you want to do.
Exactly.
That, like, you have to do.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's why like I hear like sometimes people talk about like don't turn your hobby into your job.
Oh yeah, keep them separate.
Yeah. Like there can be, I guess, some overlap. Like if you're creative, like you probably want to work in something creative, but like, it doesn't have to be like I guess like that's why like a lot of people give up like theater and like stuff like that, like actors. That's like not really related to what we're talking about, but like
It is. Okay. So to conclude this podcast, I'm gonna ask you guys one question. So tell me one thing you're excited about this year. Yeah.
I'm excited for like all the workshops because honestly like what teams work on workshops? Events? Okay, yeah. But like I haven't really like gone through like all of the stuff that's coming out, but like I heard that like, there's gonna be a lot of workshops this year. So okay, like I kind of want to check some of them out as well. And yeah, come to Technica. And obviously the swag.
Yeah. This is actually gonna be my first year like attending Technica, so I would say I'm excited to meet people. Yeah, I think that's meet people and just to really see how the events are like, because I've just never been, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I want to see like how I can interact with hackers and stuff like that. I feel like that would be fun.
Yeah. Okay, so that concludes our our podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. And we're probably going to film more podcasts in the future, so stay tuned for that.
And register for Technica. We're at the hotel on October 21st to 22nd. Check our Instagram if you want to register. And we will see you there.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.